May. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. May. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jackie Green from the Chatham County Council on Aging. We are glad you are with us. Give me just a second as I try to set one more thing up here to make this a little bit better. I almost lost my CD drive. There we go. I'm trying to make it a little bit higher so that it makes seeing the chair and everything a little bit better. Here we go. All right. So we are here for arthritis, not for arthritis, but to work against arthritis. So let's talk a little bit about, so we always start, so go ahead and stand up and walk around a little bit.
Yep.
So start to get our bodies all warmed up. And what are some ways that you've learned to conserve energy, to save your energy so you don't get too fatigued?
Don't run.
Don't run. Okay. Amen.
I couldn't run if I tried.
Exactly. What was that, Lee? Pace yourself is what Lee says. Pace yourself. That's so important. All right. And do you have any tips that you use to conserve energy? Sit down. Take a break when you need to. That's important.
Plan,
All right.
plan my activities.
Plan ahead. Yes, that's a really good one. Plan ahead. I remember when I had severe knee pain that I planned exactly what I was going to do from when I went from point A to point B, so that I really could minimize the number of steps I took every day, because every step hurt.
Right.
So it was so important that I do that. So simplify your work, plan ahead, get organized and use shortcuts, use labor-saving devices that require less energy and place less stress on your joints. There's times when using a walking device is a smart idea, right? So using a cane or using a walker might be a good idea if you're having a day where your legs are really bothering you, because it may help you keep better body posture, better body position, put less weight on joints that hurt. Here's one that most people don't like to do: ask for help.
Oh, yeah.
Right? When you've got something that needs to do. Oh, I heard that, Mary Lou.
Yes.
You don't like to ask for help, do you? Most of us don't, right? We prize our independence, right? We want to be able to do it ourselves. Another thing that's important is to know your limits, right? Know what your limits are, know what motions you shouldn't do, right? So if I know that having my shoulder lifted over my head hurts, then I want to organize my kitchen so that I don't have to reach over my head for things I'm going to use most of the time, right? Balance activity and rest. After a bout of activity, sit down for a few moments. It's okay. That's what I practiced this past week as I was being a full-time farmhand. I was out in the heat. I was out working. I came in and I chilled literally for 15 minutes, half hour, what I needed to, so that I could keep up the intensity that I need to do. Another way to conserve energy is to eat healthy meals based on a balanced diet, right? To give yourself good energy. Exercise daily to stay in condition and increase energy levels. Get a good night's sleep. How important is that, right?
Yeah.
And give yourself enough time in bed to be able to get a good night's rest. And you may need to take something for pain so that you can rest well, right? So that may be a time where you have to use something to help. Because when I would notice, the other thing I would do is when I got in bed with my knees bothering me, I thought about all the things about my body position when I was in bed. And I made sure that as I laid in bed, let me turn this down a little bit. So if I laid in bed, I made sure that I had pillows between my knees to keep my hips the right distance and so that my knees weren't cockeyed in bed. So I would use a big pillow between not just between my knees, but between my knees and my feet, so that this foot wouldn't be doing this when I was laying in bed, so that that leg could be completely straight. You need to do that for your back. If you're laying in bed and you like to lay on your side because it hurts you to lay on your back. Again, I use a pillow to support myself as I'm laying there so that my body can rest when it's in that position and that I can keep my spine straight. Pardon? You use a pillow? I have an extra 2 pillows in my bed. I use 2 big pillows. Sometimes I use a full body pillow, and sometimes I use two of the king size pillows. What about things that you eat or drink that might be energy drainers? Can you think of any energy drainers that you what was that? Sugar. Sugar is a big energy drainer. It may give you a quick high, but then the damage it does, and when your blood sugar drops, it makes it even worse. Caffeine can be it can give you the temporary boost of energy, and then you get the lull. So you don't want to drink caffeinated beverages, especially at night. And television can be an energy drainer. If you're watching TV at night before you go to bed, and you watch a news program or you watch something that's exciting, it gets your energy level up, and then it's hard to wind back down to go to sleep. So pay attention to those things. All right, so our joint check warm up today is gonna be at the beach, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna bring our arms up as high as we comfortably can, kind of like you're reaching up for the sun, okay? And then just bring them back down. And let's bring them back up again. And bring them back down. One more time, bring them up. Maybe a little higher, maybe behind your head a little bit if you can. And back down. Now bring your hands up and bring them behind your head like you're relaxing. Can you pull your elbows back and get a little stretch through your chest? And then bring them forward a little bit and stretch between your shoulder blades. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. All right. Bring your arms down and shake them like you're shaking the sand off. Okay. And stretch out in front like you're feeling the breeze. And back down. And reach up again. Feel that breeze. Maybe move them around up top a little bit and then bring them back down. One more time. All right. Now let's kick the sand to the side. So let's just take our feet and just kind of kick out to the side a little bit. You're kicking the sand out to the side. Okay, kick it out in front. Kick it behind you. And kick front and back like you're making a divot, a ditch in the ground, in the sand. Let's do the other side. Let's go to the other side of the chair and do the same thing. And I apologize, the screen is not exactly in the right place, but I forgot some of the stuff I normally have with me. Okay, that's right. We went out to the side first. Good job, Ann. Okay, then we go frontward. Now do front and back, like you're making a little divot. So you're making a little channel for the water to run into. Now let's put our feet flat on the floor and wiggle your feet, wiggle your toes, push your toes into the sand and then lift them. Push them into the sand and then lift them. All right. So now let's go ahead and you can either do these sitting or standing. So whatever you want to do. So we can literally do all the rest of this standing if you want. But if you want to start sitting, feel free to start sitting. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an overhead reach. So we're going to bring our arms down, bring them up and over our head if we can. Just go as far as you can and down, up and over and down. Let's do this 8 times. This is 3 and down. This is our range of motion and strengthening. 4 and down. 5 and down. And 6 and down. 2 more. 7 and down. Last one. 8 and down. So let's roll our shoulders back. I always like to give our shoulders a break after we do that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a figure 8 with our arms. Arm swing in a figure 8. 4. 5, we don't hit our chair if we're not careful, right? 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now let's do our finger O's. Fingernail to fingernail. Open wide. Middle finger. Open. Ring. Open. And pinky. And open. I have to work so hard on these. Pinky and open. Ring and open. Middle. Try to keep the other fingers up too. And open. And index and open. Let's do pinky. And open. I have such a hard time with the pinky. Ring and open. And when I do my middle, everything else wants to go down. And I try to hold the other ones up. Index. Let's do some random ones. Ring. Index. Middle. Index. Pinky. Middle. And ring. Just kind of shake your hands out. I've been doing a lot of work at the house, at the farm, and I can feel the tightness in my hands after using them so much. So this is really good for me to be doing this. All right. Now we're going to take and we're going to try to bring our arms up behind us to stretch out our shoulder rotators. So if you can bring one up or both up. All right, open them, bring them back up again. All right. Can you feel that stretching through here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're trying to feel. Okay, and down. 3. Now another one you can do is you can take and bring one arm this way and then the other arm this way and try to get them to meet in the middle, because that takes flexibility in your shoulder rotators. Now 3 years ago, I couldn't touch either way. And now on good days, today's a good day, I can touch both ways. Took me 3 years to get there. Okay. And for me, what has been successful in doing that is doing a shoulder rotator stretch that's like this. So I take the one up from here, and then I take this hand and put it on the elbow, and I pull the elbow back, and then I pull the elbow down, and I see how far down my back I can get my hand to go. And I try to keep my head neutral, and then I do it with the other side. Now, when I'm in the shower, I do the same thing with my shower, my little netted puff in my hand. So what I do is I put the puff in this hand, and then I try to see how far down my back I can scrub my back using it. And because I'm in the warm water, it helps everything relax a little bit more, and I get more flexibility that way. All right. So let's put our arms out to the side, palms up, and now we're going to do circles. Okay, so we'll just do circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put our arms down. Roll those shoulders back. Now, just out of curiosity, put your hands out, palms down, and now do a circle. Is that a lot easier?
Oh, yeah.
That's easier than doing this way, isn't it? You notice the difference? Okay, so you're using different muscles. All right. Let's do our wrist stretch. We're gonna bring our hands out in front, palms together. Bring your hands back into prayer position and try to get it straight from elbow to elbow with the palms together. Okay, so if you can't have the palms together, see how far down you can bring your hands before your hands kind of split. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to increase the flexibility in your wrist as you go down. So bring it out and down and stop when your wrists separate. When your palms separate, I should say. Out, 3, out, 4. I used to have pain in my wrists all the time. And doing these stretches has made a huge difference. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake out those hands. Open and close them. Let's do a cat's claw. Okay, bend all but the big knuckle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Arms down. Now we're going to bring our arms out, touch our shoulders, lift our arms up to shoulders and out. So that's 1. Shoulders up, shoulders 2, shoulders up, shoulders 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Somebody's playing music for me.
That's my phone. That's my
Somebody's phone is going ding-a-ling-a-ling on here.
Shut
All
it
right,
off.
let's see. Let's do our knuckle wave. Arms, hands flat, then just bend the big knuckles. Up and bend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Let's go ahead and let's march standing. So we're going to lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. 3, 4, 5. Try to see if you can get your knee up so that your leg is perpendicular. 6, 7, 8. Ooh, let's do that again. 1, 2, feel those knees stretching. 3, feel those thigh muscles working. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we get to have a seat. All right. So we're now going to take and we're going to bring our left leg out straight in front of us. Let me turn this computer down a little bit. Let me see if you'll be able to see. Yep, now you'll be able to see. Yep, good idea. Let's get a drink. All right, out toward the front of our chair. And we're going to take and we're going to straighten our right leg out in front. We're going to cross our left over at the ankles. Okay, and you're going to slide the leg up and down. 2, count with me. 3,
3,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7, last one,
8.
8. Now, Also, the other thing I want you to think about is think about your posture when you do the other side. Try to keep your body, your torso perpendicular to your chair. Okay. So we're going to bring the other leg out. We're going to cross the right leg over. With your back straight, slide the leg up and
One,
down. 2,
2,
3. This way I get to see my red amp light. 4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7. Last one.
8.
And 8. Put both feet out and just kind of shake them. All right, we're going to do the knee bend and straightener. Your knee's bothering you today? If this hurts, don't do it. Okay, we're just going to kick and bend. 2, 3. This is good for getting the fluid in the knee. 4, 5. But if it hurts, don't do it. 6, 7, and 8. Whew. I can feel the fatigue in my legs today. All right, ready? Other leg, ready? Kick and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, put both legs out and shake them again. Give them some love around the outside if you need to. Ooh, that feels good. All right. Left leg out again. Leg is straight. Your foot's a windshield wiper. So you're rotating it out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch feet. Again, my torso's tall and proud. My belly's tight. Out and in. 2, 3. All the rotation happens in the hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to do toes, curl them and lift them. Curl them and lift them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now we're going to take and we're going to do ankle circles. Okay. So one leg out, tall and proud, belly tight, tailbone tucked. You're going to lift the foot and let's do 3 one way before the other. Ready? 1, 2, let's do 4 and 4. 3, 4 the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's switch feet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch feet again. Is that cramp in your thighs? You may need, you could leave your foot down if you want to. That may prevent you from cramping. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch feet. This is so we didn't do 8 one direction and 8 the other direction. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, time to grab your band. Oh, wait a minute. Inner thigh stretch. So let's bring our legs apart. Hands on the inside of our thighs. And press our legs apart and stretch our inner thighs. Tall and proud. Yep, if you want to, you can use elbows if that's easier. Sometimes that's easier because you have a shorter arm. So your elbows can be stronger than your hands. Breathe deeply. Come on back up. Bring your legs together, shake them out. All right, let's do that same thing one more time. Bring our legs apart, elbows inside our thighs, stretch out our inner thighs. Man, am I tight today. I can tell that it's been since last Tuesday since I've done exercise class. I've been very, very active, but I haven't done these. Come on back together. Okay, put the legs out and shake them out again. All right, let's grab our bands. All right. So the first one we're going to do is our arms are out straight in front of us, and we're going to do the robot arms. Okay. So I'm not pulling out. I'm just using this as a spacer, and the pulling is, so what I'm going to do is my palms are facing down, my arms are straight, and I'm going to lift one arm up, the other down, and then switch. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is helping your shoulders. 6, 7, and 8. Shake out those arms. All right. Let's do a leg exercise before we go back and do more arms. So take your band, put it across the top of your thighs, crisscross it behind, nice and snug together. Okay. And now we're going to march with our legs tied so that as we pull up, we're pulling against that band. Alternate legs. 2, count with me, tall and proud. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take the band off. Okay, now we're going to do bow and arrow. So you're going to take the band and put it across where your thumb and your forefinger meet. Okay, the other band, and you're going to keep the elbow high and pull that band back. 1, 2, 2, 3, release. 3, 2, 3, release. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. Last one. 7, 2, 3. Switch hands. Who's getting tired? 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Release. 3, 2, 3. See, I feel this one on the inside of this hand more than the other one. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. Last one. 7, 2, 3. Let's roll those shoulders back. All right, let's look over the left shoulder, straight ahead over the right shoulder. I must have tensed my neck when I was doing that. Left and right. My motto is, if you find that one muscle is really tense after you do an exercise, do something to release it. Head tilt to the left, ear to the shoulder, and up, head tilt to the right. One more to the left, and one more to the right. All right, let's do a rotator. So we're gonna have our palms up, elbows anchored to our side, our elbows don't move. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pull our hands apart, keep our elbows into our side. It's strengthening our shoulder rotator and release. 2, 2, 3, release. 3, 2, 3, release. Make sure you're counting with me. That way you're not elevating your blood pressure. 4, 2, 3,
5, 2,
5, 2, 3,
6,
6, 2, 3. Let's do 2 more. 7, 2, 3.
release.
Last one.
8,
8, 2, 3. Woo! Roll those shoulders. Roll the left. Roll the right. Roll them both. All right. Let's put our bands back on our upper thighs again. So put the bands around right above your knees. Crisscross them behind. Nice and snug together. Sit up tall and proud. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Okay. And now we're going to exercise the inner and outer thighs. So we're going to anchor our right leg. We're going to take our left leg out and in. When you do it, keep this, you're leading with the knee. You're not leading with the foot. Okay. So what I mean by that is when I lead with the knee, when I bring my knee out, my foot's right below it. If I was to lead with my foot, I would look like this. And this puts too much pressure on the knee, right? So you just come in out and in. 2 and in. 3 and in.
4,
4. Can you feel this hip working to stabilize? 5,
6,
6. Woo. 7. I feel these. And 8. Let's put those legs out and just shake them a little bit. And let's do the other side. Okay, anchor the belly, anchor that hip. Right wing goes out and in. 2,
2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, whew,
7,
7, and 8. Undo your band. Put both legs out straight in front of you and shake them. Let them relax. All right. Now we're going to take our bands and we're going to put them across the front of our ankles. Front of the ankles. Crisscross them behind. Bring the ends out. Bring them across the front of your shins and up. So you can sit tall and proud. Okay. So now we're going to anchor our knees together. We're going to try not to have our knees. We want to keep us like if we were to have a book across the front, we want to keep that book straight touching both knees. We want to keep both knees the same height. So we're going to take and we're going to anchor this one and we're going to kick the left and pull. 2 and pull. Try to keep those knees even. 3, pull. I have to watch mine to do this. 4 and pull. 5 and pull. 6. Does this make your thigh cramp? And pull. 7 and pull. Last one. 8 and pull. All right, switch legs, tall and proud, belly tight, tailbone tucked. Kick and pull. Again, keep those knees even. 2 and pull. 3, pull. 4, pull. 5, pull. 6, pull. 7, pull. Last one. 8, and pull. Undo your band. Again, put both legs out and shake them. All right, we're done with the band for now. So go ahead and put it on the back of your chair. Do some shoulder backward circles. Rotate those shoulders back. Feel the stretch in the chest as you bring your shoulders down and back. Feel the strengthening of the shoulder between the shoulder blades when you squeeze the shoulder blades together. All right, now do the hug. Arms out to the side. Wrap the arms around as far as you can. Give yourself a nice hug. Open wide. The other arm on top. 2. Keep switching. 3. 4. See if you can bring your arms back in between. 5. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. Now I'm glad we're sitting for these. So next one we're going to do is a side bend. So have your hands on your thighs, okay? And what you're going to do is imagine that you're folding right at your waist, okay? So you're just going to drop one shoulder, raise the other shoulder, and then go the other way. 2, 3, 4. Count with me.
5,
5, 6. 2 more. 7. See how high you can lift that one shoulder, how far you drop the other one. 8. All right, now we're going to do the trunk rotations. Now put your hands on your waist. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to twist, bring your elbow as far forward as you can as you twist around, come back center, and then go the other way. 2, 3. I like doing this seated because it isolates out so that you're not straining your knees.
6.
1 more to the left. All right. Let's do our knee bend and straightener. So straighten your knee out, pull it under the chair. 2, and pull. 3, and pull. 4, and pull. Does this feel any better on your knees? 5, and pull. 6, and pull. 7, and pull. Switch feet. Kick and pull.
1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6, 7. Last one, 8. All right, put those legs out and shake them. All right, now let's go ahead and stand up. So we are going to do the calf stretch. So I'm going to turn my chair to the side. So you want to get behind your chair. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to bring one foot back. And when you place the foot down, you want to make sure that your heel is straight back and isn't turned in. Okay. Now, with that heel flat on the floor, bend the front knee and bend the front knee till you feel a nice stretch in that calf. And we're going to hold it here and we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Just straighten that front knee. Breathe. Okay. Same thing. Bend the front knee, push the back heel to the floor. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten that front knee. Let's push forward and bring that back foot forward. Put the other foot back. Again, make sure that foot goes straight back. It's not turned in. With the back heel on the floor, bend that front knee. So you feel a good stretch in that back calf. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten that front knee and relax. Move back into a bent front knee, push that back heel to the ground. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's bring that back foot forward.
You froze up, Jackie.
Yeah. Can't hear.
Jackie, you're frozen.
Did I unfreeze?
There you go. You're unfrozen now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was frozen.
Let's
Oh,
see
now
it.
it says my internet cable connection is unstable. Go figure. All right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stand on the left side of the chair. Okay. And what we're going to do is ideally you're going to do this without hanging onto the chair. But what I'm going to suggest is till you get the used to it, go ahead and put your hand on the chair, maybe just fingertips. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand, you're going to weight transfer to your right foot, and then you're going to swing your left foot. So bring it forward and back. See if you can do that with just fingertips on the chair, maybe not hanging onto the chair at all. Notice how it affects your balance, swinging your leg. Now, can you swing it diagonally forward and back? And what about side to side? Notice how all those motions affect your balance. Switch to the other side of the chair. Same thing. Now we're going to weight transfer to our right foot, our left leg, I'm sorry. And then we're going to bring our right leg forward and back. Again, start with hanging on the chair. And if you can get to fingertips or not hanging onto the chair, we're just trying to increase our balance. Now let's go ahead and do diagonals. And then front to back. Let's see. No, side to side. I don't remember what we hadn't done yet. All right. Let's see. It's time for us to do our cool down. We kept
Okay.
moving the whole time.
Oh,
All right, so let's go back to the beach again. How many of you like going to the beach?
just
I like
got
going to the
back.
beach. Just got back. Sure, rub it in, Marilyn.
I was
I
there
have
for
to
a
be
week.
careful. I have Marilyn and Mary Lou. Mary Lou, the Mary Lou part's easy part. All right, so let's go again, and we'll just raise our arms up like we're reaching up to the sun, and down, and up, and down. This reminds me of the fact that I should have fans in my hand, and I'm trying to fan somebody. All right. Now put your hands up behind your head, like you're relaxing. Stretch out those elbows. Bring your elbows forward, elbows back, elbows forward. All right. Ooh, that felt good. All right. Stretch your hands out and feel the breeze. Breeze them up and around. Bring them up in front. Feel the breeze. All right. And now we're going to kick sand to the side. So kick it out to the side. Kick out to the other side. Kick forward. Good idea. Grab the chair if you need it. Kick forward with the other foot. Kick out to the, let's see, what haven't we done? We did all those. Okay, now squish your toes into the sand and lift them into the sand and lift them. How many of you used to do drip castles when you went to the beach? you guys do drip castles?
Uh-uh.
I don't know if that's just a northern thing. Have you, Mary Lou or Marilyn, have you guys ever made a drip castle on the beach?
No.
No.
So to make a drip castle, what you do is you dig a little hole in the sand, so you get some water in there, and then you reach your hand in, and when you're grabbing the sand, you're also grabbing a good amount of water. And what happens is, if it's the right kind of sand, and I think I've done it here, when you kind of let it drip out out of your hand, it makes these castles. So each drip builds on the last one, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Huh.
So
Still
you can make, so you're making like little spires. You can make like a little brick wall with these little drips, and then you can make spires on them because the drips get smaller and smaller as you go up. It's really pretty cool.
Huh. Have to
All
try.
right. Yeah. All right. Guess what time it is? It's time to relax at the beach.
Okay.
All right. I know, Marilyn, this is old hat for you because you just got done doing this.
I'm on the deck right now looking at the water.
Oh, you're still there.
No. I'm in my mind,
Mentally. Okay.
mentally. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to sit back. We're going to sit on our chair. It's like we're sitting at the beach. Just close your eyes if you'd like and imagine you're there. Okay. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it through your mouth. Do that again. Now imagine that you are at the ocean and you're sitting comfortably on the beach. You're under the shade of a palm tree. You look up and you can see the coconuts hanging from your palm tree. You feel a little breeze blowing over you. You can hear the surf as the waves break. Now feel the warmth of the sand under you. Feel it touching your feet. And the warm, comfortable air around you as the soft, warm breeze comes over you that's just the right temperature. It doesn't overheat you, but it doesn't chill you. It just comes across. I can imagine it coming from my right and flowing across my body. Now, as you imagine that, see how your shoulders just naturally relax as you imagine yourself sitting on the beach. Feel the warm moisture in the air upon your face, and notice the smell of the ocean and how beautiful, brilliantly blue the day is. The sky is a brilliant blue. You're sitting on the beach, feeling calm, peaceful, and relaxed as you watch the waves as they grow and they break. Mesmerized as they go in and out from the shore. You can hear the thundering of the waves as they break. The only other sound besides the sound of the surf and the soft breeze that's going by is the sound of the seagulls flying around. Maybe some of them are landed on the beach and they're just calling to one another. Notice how peaceful you feel. Sitting on the beach, feeling in harmony. Take a few minutes to just sit and relax on your beach. The warmth, the breeze, the smells. sounds. And remember, you can go back here anytime during the day that you want to. When you're done with this exercise, you'll feel relaxed and calm, yet alert and energized, and you'll be ready to face the rest of the day. So while we're sitting at the beach, let's go ahead and just open our eyes. And let's take a nice big deep breath as we bring our arms up overhead. Exhale completely as you bring your arms down. Inhale, bring your arms up in the hug. Remind yourself that you're safe. Those arms again. Take another big deep breath. Remind yourself that you're loved.
You froze up again, Jackie.
Uh-oh.
She's permanently hugging.
Is it? Oh my gosh.
Wonder if she can hear us. Jackie, you're frozen.
Oh dear.
You leaving, Marilyn?
No, I thought I'd see if I could get everybody brought up again. No.
Go under view.
Hmm?
Go under view.
It says leave live. Oh, I don't know. What do we do now?
You got a red button that says end
No,
down at the bottom of your screen.
no.
Well, I do, and I'm going to hit it, and maybe it'll end you.
Okay, well, no.